By the time Charlton met Port Vale in the Worthington Cup, the terrorist attacks on September the 11th had shaken the world. Some believed all football should have been postponed that week, but the domestic games were played. Port Vale of Division 2 were beaten by John Fortune's and Paul Konchesky's first ever goals for Charlton.
Emphasis central defensive colleague John Fortune scored his first Premiership goal shortly before the break to double their lead as Charlton claimed their second victory of the season.
It was a great achievement for us, to score my first Premiership goal at a club where I used to go to school right next to the ground, so it's a great day for us.
Italian and Jonathan Fortune on as subs. Alan Kirbishley's reshuffle worked a treat. Surprisingly though, it wasn't Di Canio taking the limelight. Not yet anyway.
Fortune used him as a bit of a barrier, so great header that. I thought I was, to get us back in the game as well.
It was a great header. I mean, Jamie Scowcroft got caught underneath the ball on it.
The players, I think Brian Hughes got his first goal there, and then following that, Jonathan.
Danny Murphy's delivery, good one as well, 2-1. It's Jonathan Fortune who pulls a goal back for Charlton. A game which is full of goals. Danny Murphy's ball in, Jonathan Fortune stole it. And Charlton suddenly, with their first shot on target really, and right back in the game, 2-1. Not sure the marking was too clever for Portsmouth, but Jonathan Fortune won't complain.
Unnecessary, a little bit over-anxious, Ledgerwood trying to win the ball.
Played towards the back post and Fortune got there! Well, is that the goal that's going to keep West Bromwich Albion up? 2-2. Late goal for Charlton Athletic. Jonathan Fortune, the defender whose handball had given away the penalty at the other end, scores with a header now. And this, you sense, is vital.
Well, it's a catalogue of errors. Ball played in with plenty of pace. Kirai comes for it. He's not sure. Popovic leaves it, thinking he's going to get there. It's a free header from Fortune.
Who can Ambrose pick out here in red? Bent has peeled away towards the far post area. Ambrose with a ball in. Fortune arriving and scoring. Jonathan Fortune with a diving header. And the Premiership side lead the League Two side by Jonathan Fortune's lunging, diving, flying header to nil. And the water cut it out. Reid! It's 1-0 to Charlton Athletic. The Stoke wall is breached, and Andy Reid, the Charlton captain, puts them in front.
Well, it's very, very simple. Andy Reid, he hasn't actually tried to do anything other than hit the target. He knows that man there, Steve Simonson, he can't see a thing. That wall was massive. Just look at the angle. Look where Steve Simonson is there. And I think actually it takes a very, very lucky deflection.
It's free kick, the goalkeepers just can't see it, can
Yeah, well, Andy Reid, a lot of bodies there, and it was Jonathan Fortune giving it the bum steer. So, yeah, a lot of luck involved in this goal. We just see it there. Hits him on the backside and goes past him. And it took some...
There's McCarthy with the long free kick. Velumo with a header, and again by Varney, and connected here by Fortune. It's 5-3.